Hey there. Been a while since I did one of these, but life happens, so I'll keep this brief. I was beginning to be really sick during this tournament with pneumonia. Ended up putting me in the hospital for like 2 months, in fact. So, heads up, I sound like crap. I'm sorry. Also, because I was sick, I didn't recognize I wasn't recording the whole tournament, so some of the starting battles are missing. I did not retrieve the VOD because, again, hospital visit. So, instead, I will just tell you who versed who, and who came out on top. First, we had Nick versus Hamburger, with Hamburger the victor. Second, we had Spotted versus Wind, with Wind the victor. And third, we had Jay versus Eric, who goes by Skye now, but you will hear me in the video refer to them as Eric. And Jay was the victor there. And that's all you missed. Everything else is here. Now, this tournament was vastly different to the Tall David tournaments. The rules are the same to Tall David, with the exception that the first round matches were best 2 out of 3, with the rest being single elimination rounds to save on time. So this means I generated a list of 80 Pokemon. The mons included all had a base stat total above 370 but below 600, and I assigned a number to each. A week before the tournament, the participants provided me a list of 6 numbers between 1 and 80, and I gave them the corresponding Pokemon. They could not evolve unevolved Pokemon, but from there, they could build their teams as they liked. So, the teams look a little wild, but that's by design. So, hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Okay. Punch each other in the face. Go! Alright, Seelie leading with Thwacky, this guy, and Katie leading with Chunker. God, that little guy has such a punchable face. I do not know how either of these guys go, but Seelie throws out the Leech Seed, potentially expecting a switch, but Grass types being immune to Leech Seed does not go off. Quilladin puts out... Yes?
You old slut.
Oh. Katie's setting up 2 levels of spikes, which is huge. The only mon on Seelie's team that's going to be unaffected is just Haunter, unless there's heavy-duty boots or an air balloon. Seelie swaps out to Haunter, becoming immune to Chonker's Super Fang, a normal type move that takes you to half your HP. Katie gets up all 3 levels, layers of spikes now, which is going to do a huge amount of damage to Seelie's team. Katie switches out to Vixen, preventing Encore from proccing. But Seelie does get the Toxic off on on Vixen, who just sets up a Calm Mind, making setup a little bit harder to do. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that's really funny, though. Okay, so, quick succession. What just happened? Seelie disabled Katie's Calm Mind. Katie, predicting, not worth doing the setup, just kills Haunter outright. But remember, Vixen here, has Magician. So, she stole Haunter's item, which was Black Sludge. And because Vixen is not a poison type, it's going to do damage rather than heal. So that's really funny. Katie switches out, goes into Buzzy Boy Jr. And Seelie managing to get a Leech Seed off. Goes for the U-turn. Doesn't like the type matchup. Goes out into Boltund. Katie setting up almost an entire field of hazards. Sets up the Sticky Web, putting Katie at a huge advantage in the speed tier. Whoa! Almost taking out Boltund, but staying alive at 1 HP. Seelie goes for Roar to switch to force a switch, which does bring out the best possible option for Seelie, which is Staraptor. I don't know who's faster. I think Boltund is. Uses Z move. and takes out Ow the Edge in one hit. Back out comes Vikavolt, which I know for a fact Boltund outspeeds Vikavolt. Vikavolt is very slow. He doesn't look like he should be, but he is. Excuse me. Alright. Buzzy Boy does a Volt Switch. But this does put Seelie at an advantage because Seelie can now choose the matchup here. Goes out into Stoutland, the big dog. Now, Katie does have an opportunity for a Mega in Beedrill. And she has not utilized... yep. Okay. Yeah, there's the Mega Beedrill. Now, both gimmicks are known. Seelie has Z-Move and Katie has Mega. Boltund learns Thunder? That's crazy. I did not know that. Double Protect from... Fuck. Double Protect from Seelie. I'm promising. I'm fine. I don't think Seelie goes for a triple protect, right? There's no way. No, there's no way. Outsped, Stoutland goes down. Truly, I don't think anything outspeeds Mega Beedrill. Especially with Sticky Webs up, no shot. I think this, truly, with the matchup that's here, Dodrio is her only saving grace. Sets up the grassy terrain for a little bit of healing, if need be. Probably gonna let Thwacky go down here. Gets the fake off, or fake out off. Excuse me. Goes for Grassy Glide, which does have priority in grassy terrain. But Thwacky does go down to a U-turn. Also, it seems like he has a Life Orb as well. Kept losing health every attack. Ah, both guys! Both chunky men! They're out in the field! Oh my god! Look at them! Super Fang versus a bulk up. Interesting. Super Fang, no matter what, will always take half HP. This feels like Toddler Fight Club. Just two little round guys with their stubby little arms just... Oh, but Seelie is charging up her little guy there with a power-up punch and a bulk up. Grassy terrain goes down, so no more free healing. Little guy, that guy, I think he might be able to pull this out. Maybe? K does switch out into Floatzel. Hits it with Ice Spinner, super effective. Seelie gets up another bulk up. Ice Spinner goes off again. But the Quilladin gets back pretty much all that HP. Back with Buzzy Boy Jr. I don't think this looks good for Seelie because Buzzy Boy Jr. is a special attacker. And with Sticky Webs, I don't think Quilladin outspeeds. Yeah, and with that, little guy goes down. All that's left now is Dodrio. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and with a Volt Switch, Seelie loses this round, and Katie is victorious. All right. So they will set up their next match. I need to get more tissues. I hate this. All right, here we go again. Perish. All right. This time, Seelie leading with Stoutland. Katie leading with Chonker yet again. Probably set up hazards. It resisted thunder, but gets the paralysis. Sets up... There's 2 layers of spikes on the field, but Stoutland puts up a swagger. Protects. Spikes go out. Twice now, Chunker's not been affected by confusion. So a full layer of spikes. Now here's Staraptor. Close combat takes down the dog. He too goes to see if God is real. Dodria's out now. Doesn't exactly resist anything that Staraptor's put out just yet, but probably outspeeds. Does so with a try attack. But goes down to a close combat. Comes Haunter yet again. But a switch to Vixen. Encore fails. Now, Katie does know what happened last time that she put Vixen in front of Haunter. Hex fades. Sets up a Calm Mind again. Interesting. But Katie does not outspeed the Haunter, so no matter what, Haunter will get a free hit on something. The only way that she's going to get out of this scot-free is if Seelie goes for Hex and Katie switches out into Staraptor. Goes into Encore instead, forcing it to stay in Calm Mind territory. So no substitute. Out comes the Beedrill. Was Seelie trying to put Vixen into struggle? Oh, that's really funny. They both accidentally did immune moves to one another. Drill Run is not effective against Haunter because of Levitate, and Toxic doesn't affect poison types. But Haunter does go down to a knockoff. I think before, by the way, with the Encore disable, I think Seelie was trying to get Vixen to struggle itself to death, because you can do that with that setup. But Bolton goes down to a Drill Run in one go. Those spikes are really making a huge difference. I mean, it's 25% HP down just for, you know, sending your Pokemon out for the dogfight. In comes Buzzy Boy. And now all that's left is the little round dodgeball. That guy. That guy right there. Ready to meet your maker. Sets up an iron defense, but it doesn't matter in the end. With a super effective Buzz. Well done, both of you. GG. Seelie, you go down to the drop-down bracket. And Katie, you move forward. Well done, both of you. Let's move on back to the tournament desk. And the outcome, Katie is the winner. All right. All that's left now is Bowie and Hamburger. So after this round, we'll go to break. And I'll discuss with the competitors about the rest of the tournament, and it also gives everybody to have a bio break, get some food, some water, all this shit. All right, ready checks. Oh, I gotta change the names on here. We got oops. Oh man, I'm destroying everything. I apologize. Let me Bowie here, and Hamburg there. Okay, I got the names. All right, so really quick, like, hazards were set up on both sides of the field. We got stealth rocks on Hamburgers and a toxic spikes on Bowies. The sandstorm is started. Malamar comes out. Pupitar switches by Bowie to Alolan Marowak, who is immune to superpower. I think I think Hamburger switches. And I think Bowie gets a free hit. Yep, switches out. Oh, went for the will-o-wisp, but missed. That poison is taking a toll on Marowak. Protects. Prevents being hit by Hex. But does die to the second round of Hex, not being faster than Haunter. I apologize, I had to blow my schnoz again. Out comes the Malamar and Pupitar again. Pupitar actually living a superpower. That's crazy. Bowie tried to set up the Sandstorm again. I wonder if he thought it resets the timer. Or maybe it was a misclick. I'm not sure. In the top left, you can see Sandstorm lasts, 3 or 6 turns. Tried to set up Stealth Rocks again. Interesting. Well, Hamburger sets up a Trick Room. Does Pupitar not have any attacking moves? I think Pupitar doesn't have any attacking moves. Oh no. Well, he did just... By letting Pupitar stay out there, he did utilize 1 turn of the Trick Room. So, I mean, there was no point in keeping him around at that point. He was also on, like, what, 1 HP? Yeah. Alright, Leech Seed from Cacturn. Switches out into Rhyperior. Oh, that's interesting. So the Leech Seed didn't go away because Malamar did Baton Pass. So everything that's attached to Malamar does go to the next Mon. And I guess that includes Leech Seed. I didn't know that. Huh. Freaky. Crazy. Crazy shit, that. Thunder Punch from Rhyperior takes down the Floatzel in 1 hit. Out comes my Milotic, a beautiful Pokemon. Also very beefy. Hits... Oh! Hits Rhyperior with Scald, gets off the burn, having Rhyperior's attack, probably keeping Milotic alive. And went down to the Leech Seed. Okay. I think Hamburger sends out either Malamar or Dragapult at this point. It's coming to a close. Hamburger, I think, needs to tighten the grip here because we don't know what Electivire has, and at least we know that Milotic is on a timer with the poison currently. Hamburger U-turns to send in Arctibax. I guess maybe predicting the Ice Beam. Yeah, I apologize. Milotic recovering, allowing Arctibax to set up a Swords Dance. But Arctibax did get hit by Dragon Tail, forcing Dragapult in here. Does outspeed Milotic very clearly, but Milotic survives the Dragon Darts. Only hits with Skull, but does get another burn. Now, this Dragapult, I believe, is a physical attacker, so that is huge. Like, that's massive. Milotic recovers. Wow. Bowie's really keeping it in here. Like, I gotta give it to him. And Hex is even boosted because... Oh my god, Milotic living on 1%! Oh, man. Oh, but it won't survive because Hunter outspeeds. Hex is double because Milotic was poisoned. That's crazy. Okay, so Electivire has heavy-duty boots, not poisoned. That's great for Bowie, bad for Hamburger. Honestly, if Bowie plays his cards right, he might be able to pull this out. Might. I don't know what this Electivire has. I've seen the teams, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Haunter does outspeed. Electivire hits with Darkest Lariat. It's another threat off the field. Dragapult is basically, as crazy as it sounds, is almost rendered useless with the burn, but so now is Electivire. 2 physical attackers being burned. That's huge. Will-O-Wisp also not hugely accurate, but Dragapult goes down to the burn, and as does Electivire. If that Will-O-Wisp had missed, I think Dragapult would have gone down, and Bowie would have been in a way better position. That was close. That, honestly, I think that came down to the Will-O-Wisp hit. That was... Okay. Good job, both of you. Shit. Back to the desk. That was amazing. That was very, very good. So, after this match, depending on who wins, we'll go to break soon. All right, and then we switch back over. All right, cool. All right, ready checks? All right, Hamburger leading with Haunter, and Bowie leading with Alolan Marowak. I kind of hate how Marowak holds his arms out, I'm not gonna lie. Kills Haunter in one go, though, with Shadow Bone. Out comes Dragapult immediately. I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, shit. This thing is staying in the way of a lot of... Whoa! Alolan Marowak taking out Dragapult in one fucking hit and surviving a Hex. Damn. Damn. Okay. Arctobac comes out, doesn't kill with Dragon Claw, is immune to Will-O-Wisp because of its ability Thermal Exchange. And with that, Alolan Marowak goes down. I mean, it did its job. It took out 2 heavy hitters. And now, honestly, I think Electivire could absolutely come out here for free now that there's no risk of Will-O-Wisp. One hell of a lead. Now, does Bowie have any opportunity to set up, is the question. Hamburger goes, excuse me. Oh, shit. Terra Ice into Icicle Crash from Arctobax. Terra boosted, almost takes out Electivire in one hit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Here's Rhyperior. Going to be immune to that Supercell Slam. Ice Punch into Rhyperior does not do as much as Bowie was probably hoping. Now Rhyperior is not in a great position. Bowie has literally a Floatzel and a Milotic and the Cacturn. Not great for Rhyperior. And Hamburger's already used his Terra, so can't go to Steel. Goes down to Floatzel's Flip Turn. Here's another Pupitar. Here's the Malamar, which can now set up superpowers for pretty much free. Late game Stealth Rock set up by Bowie. Huh. Okay. I respect it. Another superpower. This does mean that Malamar can get pretty well boosted. I'm sorry I had to blow my nose again. Malamar takes down excuse me. The Cacturn with super effective superpower. In comes the Milotic to try and get rid of this powerhouse. Now Milotic does hit specially, so that extra defense isn't really doing a hell of a lot. Oh, but the burn again! Oh, Bowie with the burn procs from Scald, I think is literally saving him. Because again, that halves Malamar's attack. This is close. Now, Milotic does outspeed. So at this point, Bowie can just hit recover, which he does. Oh, but goes to baton pass for Dustox. Interesting. Huh. Back into U-turn to Malamar. Interesting. Dragon Tail brings back Dustox. Now just taking chip damage from Stealth Rocks. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh, but Hamburger setting up the Quiver Dance. Ooh, oh man, I actually don't know how this is gonna go. He's getting a lot stronger. Oh, but the Dragon Tail just keeps bringing back out Malamar. Oh no. Oh, that's the worst. I don't think Dragon Tail's all that accurate either. It's either like 90 or 80% accurate. Malamar goes down. Back comes Dustox, taking more Stealth Rock damage. Takes the Scald. Oh, but Hamburger has Roost on Dustox. What the fuck? Okay, recover. Roost again to full health. What the shit? Scald. No burn. Sets up the Quiver Dance. Sets up another Quiver Dance. Oh my god. Well, now Dustox outspeeds and is going to be pretty beefy against his Milotic. Beefier than Milotic? This is fucking crazy. Dustox at ×3. I don't even think a burn is going to matter here. Because now he outspeeds. Oh, but he does the Roost. Oh my god, Jesus. And Milotic goes down. Bowie didn't do recover. And out comes a fucking Floatzel. I think Hamburger wins. I think Hamburger wins. Terra Water, Bug Buzz. Oh no, 20% lived! Flip turn, oh my god! Oh, but no priority on Bowie, and with that, Hamburger wins! Wow! What a fucking battle, you guys. Well fucking done. Okay. Okay, good shit. Yeah. Good fucking shit. Alright, Seelie's leading with Thwacky, and Nick leading with Brakeson. Alright, fake out into Pokken Alumni. Heals back the Life Orb damage, by the way. That's interesting. That's an interesting strat, Seelie. I'll give you that. Because of the grassy terrain. Leech Seed, but takes an Overheat, which does render the Leech Seed useless because of we know that the Brakeson has the Eject Pack. So now Nick gets to pick who he switches into, but Seelie can counter. I don't really know. Well, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, she has a great counter. It's Boltoned. Nope, there's Boltoned. Dog. Dog. What the dog doing? Nick, I think, yeah, I was going to say, he's got to switch out, probably into Arboliva, but as Z-Move comes out, wow, Z-Move, that heavily resisted by, wow. Okay. That's crazy. Arboliva's chunky. Shit. Here goes a Roar, bringing back out the Tentacruel. Now, the question is, yeah, I was going to say, I think Nick switches back out, goes into Arboliva, gives it the Nuzzle, so it is paralyzed now, which I think is actually huge for Seelie. Grassy Terrain goes down. I think Seelie is going to switch out to get rid of the Leech Seed. Goes to Dodrio, hits with a Hyper Voice, but has an Aguav Berry, leading it to Confusion. Oh, he's got Tangled Feet. Oh! Almost takes down fucking Sorry in one hit. Holy shit. But because of Tangled Feet, that ups the evasion when confused. So that's why Hyper Voice missed. And with 2 acrobatics, Arboliva's down. Holy shit. Wow, what a... That was a hell of a 2 turns. Okay. Good shit. now equal playing field. Seelie now has to take a gamble on whether she goes for the acrobatics on the small child and throws it out a window, or you know, takes either no, probably will just take an electric hit from a small child. Oh, Nick tears to electric to resist the acrobatics, but misses Volt Switch. Oh my god, that tangled feet is putting in work for Seelie. And not once did she hit herself in confusion. Goes for the lunge, reducing its attack, but does go down to Supercell Slam. Wow. Here's Haunter. Nick hits with a Supercell Slam. Doesn't kill. I think Seelie's trying to go for the encore strat again, but she doesn't. She's not able to do it. She does not outspeed Palmot. But he is going. Okay, so Nick switches into Tentacruel, back with Boltund. So now the only resist that Nick has is Palmot to electric moves. But I don't even know if Palmot would survive an electric move at this point because he was at what, 20% health. The dog knows how to dig. The dog be digging. Goes into Grabbly Hands, but immune because of Levitate. Goes for the Nuzzle, gets a para again. Hit with Sludge Wave and down in one go. Back to that guy. Paralyzed Grabbly Hands, letting that guy get off a bulk up, but that does not matter. Bigger Dog is here. Hits with Thunder. Survives a Sludge Wave. Use Protect. Nah, it's not going to be enough. Survives at 2%. Oh, but it's poison. Never mind. Oh, no. Oh. All right. Well, with that, Seelie, thank you so much for participating. Well played. GG. Nick, you move on into the drop-down bracket. You will be fighting, I believe, I literally just had it. Who are you fighting next? You will be fighting Eric after Spotted and Bowie. So Spotted and Bowie, you guys are up now. Again, Seelie, thank you so much for participating. It's great to have you as always. We love seeing you here, homie. All right. 2 readies, destroy. So, Colgate put up Magic Coat, but didn't matter. Bowie does Focus Punch, killing Colgate in one go. Out comes Dog, the Luxray, though. Bowie switches out into Electivire, is immune to Electric type, and gets the speed boost from Motor Drive. Does put Spotted in a weird predicament now. So I don't think anything outspeeds Sinless Steve quite yet. The Gourgeist has an opportunity because it has Flame Charge. But I don't know what Spotted is going to decide here. It is a rough position for him because he either has to let Dog go down, which I don't think he wants to do because there is Milotic and Floatzel that he has to worry about. I think he might put Berserker out because he can take down Pupitar with whatever the hell else, right? I think Berserker is his least necessary. Ooh, but Gourgeist takes a Darkest Lariat on the switch in. And a second one being outsped. is not looking good for Spotted. In comes Diplin, though. You see what this little bastard can do. Gets hit with an ice punch, quad effective. Does manage to get a substitute up. That's nice. Ooh, man. Another ice punch, subs fade. Recover. Excuse me, but we already know that Diplin does not outspeed. He needs to... I don't think he's... But he does have Terra. He hasn't used Terra yet. I don't know if he has a resistive Terra to Electivire at all. Because we've only seen Gourgeist with Terra Fire. Switches into red for the Berserker. Resists the Ice Punch. Does have leftovers. It's hit with Supercell Slam, but knocks off Electivire, almost doing half health. I don't think he survives another hit like that. Oh, Terra Fairy doesn't. Oh, he just doesn't survive. This is not looking good for Spotted. In comes Long Marty. I don't really know what Spotted does here, but I think he does live one hit, so I think he goes for Icicle Crash. I don't know if he has Avalanche, though, which would be great here because it doubles damage when you get hit. Supercell Slam is resisted. Goes for the Icicle Crash and does kill Electivire. Okay. Oh, wait, does he also have Life Orb? Oh, yeah, he does have Life Orb. I almost forgot. Here comes the Milotic. Now, again, Spotted is in an interesting position. Diplin and Luxray, I think, are the... Well, I think Luxray is his best move here. But Bowie, I think, actually just helped him out. Flame Orb? Wait, Milotic's holding a Flame Orb? I'm confused. Did it have a Flame Orb last time? Did we just not get to see that? Why do you have a Flame Orb? I don't know. I guess I just don't know Milotic. I'm like looking at its abilities here. Marvel Scale? Does that have something to do with it? Terra Steel resists the lightning. We are Flame Orb to proc Marvel Scale. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Well, Terra Steel is not great for Spotted in any scenario. I don't know if Dog has Fire Fang or anything like that. I don't think he's... Ice Fang? No. Resisted. Scald. Oh, and the burn! Oh, the Scald burn! No! I don't think this is looking good for Spotted at all. Oh, 30% on Scald, man. 30% to bird. I apologize, I had to blow my nose again. Excuse me. Oh, and Bowie with the recover. I think this is curtains for Spotted. That Electivire was scary. Apologies, I had to blow my nose again. Somehow, Arctibac survived one extra Ice Beam hit. That's crazy. This little guy's beefy. But with that, Milotic seals the deal and Spotted. Thank you so much for participating, man. It was good to see you back here and playing Pokemon again. Thank you so much. Bowie, you move forward. to the next stage of the Dropdown bracket. And well done, both competitors. Thank you guys so much again. This was really fun to watch the two of you battle. Woo! Okay, that's 1, 2. Perish. Go ahead. Alright, I think Nick's gonna lead with Tentacruel. And I think Eric might lead with Pupitar. Oh no, the small child comes out. And the other toddler comes out. Yay, Toddler Fight Club. Woo! An immediate volt switch from the small child. Eric more than likely setting up spikes in this scenario. Yep, there goes one layer of spikes. Breaksin's here, which does put Eric at the severe disadvantage. Does he want to see if he lives a hit to see if he can get up another layer of spikes, or does he switch out? Oh! Okay. This is interesting. So he does live. Breaksin leaves from the eject pack. And now Eric, I think, sets up the... Actually, it might be spikes or Trailblaze. I'm not sure. Take spikes damage. Another layer of spikes from Eric. That was a good call, in my opinion. But yet again, the little round toddler is pretty much looking at death's door. I think Eric lets him go down. No, he switches. Never mind. Excusez-moi. Whoa! Chandelure doing huge damage to Nidoqueen. Was that Life Orb damage? That was Life Orb damage. That makes sense. Now the question is, does Nidoqueen outspeed Chandelure? I think not. I think Chandelure is pretty speedy. So this does put Eric in a questioning spot. Oh, but switches out. Nick, I guess, predicting a Shadow Ball. Switched back into Breaksin. But I think Nidoqueen outspeeds Breaksin, though. I think. Yeah, it does. Oh, Breaksin lives on 1, but Nick misses the overheat. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's gut-wrenching for Nick. Oh, no. Okay, that's dangerous. That's dangerous for Nick now. Out comes Tentacruel, putting Nidoqueen at the disadvantage now. But we do know that Eric has Thunderbolt on this Nidoqueen. So the question is, does Thunderbolt kill from this range? I think it does. But this is the gamble that Eric has to take. Oh, he switches to the Ice Cream Cone for a Rapid Spin to get rid of the hazards. Oh, but weak armor procs on the Vanillish. So outspeeding Tentacruel, I think. Now the question is, does Eric have anything to hit Tentacruel with? Or maybe it doesn't matter. Flip turn. Why is this? What? I think, what does it go into? Okay, it goes into Chandelure. Gets hit with a Flash Cannon that's resisted. Having those spikes gone is huge for Nick, though. But gets hit by Water Pulse by the Ice Cream Cone, almost taking it out. Oh, and the Chandelure lives on 3% because of Calm Mind. Oh my fucking god. But it does go down to the Life Orb damage. So Eric, I think, did a very good trade. You lost an Ice Cream Cone to a Chandelier. Well, the Chandelier lost to the Ice Cream Cones. I don't know. Equals out. Back with Quilladin. Eric probably going to try to get Spikes back up again. But Haunter will outspeed. No doubt. What just happened? Oh! Grabbly Hands tricked Choice Specs onto the Quilladin and got the Eviolite, which does benefit Haunter because he's a mid-stage. Ooh, shit. That was clever. Well, now I think these guys are pretty equal. I'm looking at HP values here. Yeah, no, it's pretty That's almost equal. Eric's in the deficit here, disappointingly for him. And now here comes Licky Licky. Out comes the Arbeliever. Oh boy. I'm a believer. I'm an Arbeliever. Sorry. Oh! Oh my god! The crit hit knockoff! What this Eric is coming within inches of of killing so many of Nick's mons. Holy shit. But that is really great because now Arbelieva's harvest ability won't go off because the citrus berry is gone. I think that was great for Eric. And Leech Seed damage doesn't proc because Arbelieva passed. Okay, close combat kills Licky Licky right off the bat. Again, I think a fair trade. But Eric needs to be careful because Haunter is still alive and well, and so is Tentacruel. And he's got something very weak to poison. Small Child did indeed destroy that man. Earthquake into Tentacruel, almost killing it outright. Again. Oh, Eric. Oh. Oh! Wait. Time out. Because Tentacruel died to the Rocky Helmet, does that mean the spikes don't go away? Does this bitch have heavy duty boots? Oh my god, wait a minute. I've never seen that happen. That must be what happened. Oh my god. Oh my god, Eric almost kills again. He keeps getting them in single digits. Also, please just assume that every time I go quiet, it's just me blowing my nose because that is what I'm doing. Oh, Eric barely lives on fire. Oh my god, he's frozen though. Oh my god, he got froze. Oh. 10% chance of that happening. Oh, a special off Ice Punch. But Nick is only down to one Mon. Eric down to a Pupitar. And a very low health Needle Queen. I don't know how this is going to shape. I'm going to be real with you. Here comes the purple Pupitar. Oh man, what happens? I don't know. Shadow Ball doesn't even do half health. Interesting. Torment. I don't remember. Does that mean you can only do setup moves? Does Haunter have any setup moves? Does he have Will-O-Wisp? Wait. No, Sludge Wave resisted. Oh, but Poison Pupitar. Wait. Eric tried to do Toxic, but I don't think he recognized that you can't Toxic a poison type. He learned this, I think. Did he? I don't remember. Somebody learned it. Shadow Ball again doesn't kill. Torment failed. What? Does Pupitar not have any attacking moves? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know how Eric... Does he pull it out? Resisted? Shadow Ball. Oh, by 5%! Oh, no! Oh, man. If Haunter still had his choice specs, I think Nick would win. But I think Nick loses. Terra Poison. No! Oh, my God! That was so close! Holy shit. That was so close. All it took was the Shadow Ball. Oh, man. Oh, what a fucking battle, you two. Well fucking done. I cannot believe Nick's Pokemon hanging on by a fucking thread. How many fucking times? That was incredible. Thank you both. Nick, you move forward. Eric, thank you for participating in the tournament, man. That was one hell of a close fight there. You did great, my guy. Good fucking shit. ready. All right, go get him, Tiger. Hamburger leading with a Malamar and Wind with Ariados. Probably going to set up sticky webs right off the bat. Malamar, I think, might switch out. No? Okay, I guess it's just going to set up superpowers to baton passes we've seen Hamburger do before. Poison jab. Gets the poison proc, which is huge. Into the classic Rhyperior, who does have his speed reduced. Now, the question for Wind is, does he... Oh, he Giga Drains. Interesting. Okay. He Crash, kills Ariados outright, but still got the damage off and did what it needed to do, which was set up those sticky webs. Plus got the bonus poison on Malamar, which has been a consistent threat here. All right, out with the Grumpig. Whoa, one hits the Haunter out of existence. Just took a gun, put it right to his fucking head. Jesus, this Grumpig. Into Dragapult, which is uncomfortable for Wind. It's probably going to switch out. My bet is to probably Masquerain. Because Psychic is weak to Ghost. Oh, it is Servine. Takes the Hex damage. Will survive too, especially with leftovers. I'm thinking Wind goes for Glare to try to reduce its speed at least a little bit. U-turn though, too damn fast. So whatever's coming in, I think is going to get statused, no matter what. Unless Hamburger goes into Malamar, which is already statused. Goes into Dustox. Okay. Ooh, Leech Seed instead. Okay, never mind. I respect it. As a safe bet. Might set up his Quiver Dance. Might just try to take out Servine. Oh, but doesn't have speed, but does get the Para, which is huge either way. Wind getting off these statuses to Hamburger's heavy hitters, believe it or not, but you can call Dustox a heavy hitter, is pretty big. Uses Taunt. No Quiver Dance. Good call by Wind. In comes Chandelure. Paralyzed is Dustox. Ooh, this is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Switches into Arctibax. Guess a thermal... Oh, wait, no thermal exchange. Wait, oh yeah, there is thermal exchange. That's right. It doesn't mean immunity. It just means you get the bonus either way. Okay. Okay. But Arctibax does not outspeed. No way. And does not survive another flamethrower. There it goes. In a crit to rub it in the, rub the salt in the wound. In comes Rhyperior again. Chandelure will outspeed. But the question is, can he do enough damage before Rhyperior makes a mess of the place? Oh, it switches into Servine. Goes Terra Steel, Heavy Slam, takes out Servine in one go. But now, this is great for Wind. Because no matter what, something's getting hit. Yep. Also, it's looking like Dragapult has heavy-duty boots. On the side, because no sticky webs. Chandelure survives a Hex, but gives the Hex right back and kills the Dragapult. Ooh, man. This is looking really good for Wind right now. Hamburger has lost one of his heaviest hitters, and the other two are not looking too great themselves. No, actually, all three of his mons are not looking too great. Wind hasn't even utilized Masquerain or Marowak at this point. But the contrary does mean that Malamar will outspeed Chandelure, most likely. Most likely. I don't really know, but most likely.
Protect. Trick Room. I don't think that works out for Hamburger because now that I think that he's faster, yeah, he goes last. That's not really great for him. And Chandler lives a Psycho Cut. This music is like Dark Souls. Well, I'm changing this up. Oh, it's black and white. It gets us. Okay, so in comes Rhyperior. I think Wind is just trying to wait out the Trick Room, though. Because he knows that he's not going to move faster. I'm surprised he didn't go for the double protect attempt. That's alright. So no more Trick Room. He can send out Marowak, which is still going to be strong against Rhyperior. Gets an Earthquake off. Kills it outright. Ooh, I think Wind pulls this out. And a Stone Edge to close the deal. Okay. Well fucking fought, Wind. Good job, man. Okay. Good shit. So, so this does not mean that Hamburger is out of the tournament yet, because this is his first loss. So he goes down to the Dropdown, where I don't know who's going to fight next. Give me one moment. He's going to be fighting Nick, but that's going to be after Jay and KT, who are up next. Pew. Alright, gang. Let's rock. Alright, Jay leaves with the purple peepatar. And that's gonna stick now. And Katie with Chonker. They both set up hazards, trading for spikes and stones. Another layer of spikes. Jay goes for an earth power that is resisted. 3 layers of spikes on Jay's end does not feel good. Woodhammer takes out the purple peepatar right off the bat, but does a lot of recoil damage to the toddler Chunker. Out comes the Hitmontop Abrasions. Jay will outspeed, I think. I think Hitmontop's fast. Switches into Staraptor, but Jay hits with a triple axle, still super effective, and the out of the edge goes down. I think he's going to hell. In comes Vixen, resists probably most of the moves that we've seen Jay pull out right now. Takes the wide lens away from Abrasions. Oh, but does a lot of damage. I wonder if Jay... Yeah, no, I think... Oh! The bullet punch actually kills Vixen. I'm very surprised by that. I didn't think it was going to. Okay. So yeah, Jay is not going to withdraw him on top at this point, because just coming out into spikes is just going to be hell. But another triple axle. Takes down Chonker. Jay, with a 12 HP, Hitmontop is putting in work. The stones are making a huge difference for him, too. Comes Floatzel, the Hydrator. Jay will outspeed. Never mind, no he doesn't. I guess Floatzel's a lot faster than I thought. Now, what does Jay go into? I think he goes into the pig. Yep, concussion. Gets hit with the liquidation and lives. Defense is lowered though. Here comes a citrus berry. Hits with a body slam. Almost. Fuck. Almost kills the fucking otter thing. Fuck. One moment. I'm alive. I'm good. Just it hurt. All right. Well, Staraptor took down the Floatzel with a quick attack. In comes Buzzy Boy Jr. Terastalizing into Steel to resist the acrobatics. Does get off the sticky webs too, which I think might be a pretty big deal for Katie if she can manage to take down Staraptor. And does in one go. Here comes Buzzy Boy, which we know is Mega Beedrill. Alright, in comes Crabominable. which is slowed and will not outspeed Mega Beedrill in the slightest. Oh, but that's not what Katie decides to do. She switches back into Buzzy Boy, takes a Thunder Punch, and drops. And now here comes Beedrill again just to take more rock damage. Katie has no choice but to... Oh, wait, no. She terrestrialized, so she can't. No Mega Beedrill. I'm so sorry. I forgot my own goddamn rules. So Beedrill is stuck like this. And with that, Jay takes the win. Congratulations, Jay. GG. Well fought, Katie. Good shit. All right, next up, we have Hamburger and Nick fighting for dear life in the drop-down bracket. Do it. Do it. All right. I think Nick leads with I actually don't know. I think maybe Arboliva? No. That's a lie. Haunter. And I think honestly maybe I think Hamburger leads with Dragapult. No, with Dustox. But I was right with Nick on Haunter. Okay. That's crazy. What a move. Nick predicting Hamburger to set up, tricks Choice Specs on, locking him into Quiver Dance, which means that Dustox cannot set up anymore, because once he uses the move, he's locked in for good. So no more setup from Dustox. And out of that, Grabbly Hand's got Black Sludge, so he can heal. That was a great move. That worked out awesome for Nick. That puts Hamburger immediately on a back foot that I don't think he wants to be in. Other Haunter coming in. Ooh, and immediately taking a Shadow Ball and meeting God. Okay. In comes Malamar. Now, obviously can't use Superpower, so what else does Malamar have up the sleeve right now? Oh, switches into Breaks and puts up Trick Room. I think Malamar will outspeed in this scenario. No, doesn't. Oh, wait, yeah, wait. No. Malamar's slower. Excuse me. Good God. Okay. So now is Encore into Psycho Cut. Hits with Overheat. Breaks and gets to eject. I don't know who Nick goes into in this. Locked into Psycho Cut, so I guess okay, Arboliva. Sets up the Leech Seed. Gets hit with the Psycho Cut. Is crit hit. But doesn't matter. Gets the health back. Basically almost back to full. Harvest doesn't proc yet. But there's still that opportunity. And Arboliva is slower. So we'll go first this next turn. Into Dustox. Gets hit with by the Hyper Voice. But see now, Choice Specs on Dustox does work out because he is a special attacker right now. So he's got a Bug move, which I'm assuming he does. Yep, there's Bug Buzz. Resisted by the Chandelure. That comes in to replace Arboliva. In with Arctibax, gets hit by the Flamethrower, gets this Thermal Exchange. Don't know if he's going to outspeed Chandelure, though. I don't think that's very likely. In comes Breaks and gets hit with the Icicle Crash. Goes down. This is great for Nick, though, because he does get a clean switch in that he wants. And he throws in the Toddler. Toddler most likely going to go for a fighting move, which Hamburger might predict and go into Dragapult. Nope, does not. Small Child, close combats, puts a knife in that little man's throat. Now here comes Dragapult. Terra Dragon, Dragon Darts, shoots a Small Child in the streets. Okay, Arboliva. They keep beating me to it. U-turn, super effective. Probably going to go into Dustox. Yep. Leech Seed. Great for Nick.
into Tentacruel, resisted Bug Buzz, and will get full HP. I don't know. I don't think Hamburger lets Dustox go down, because he is the best response to Arboliva right now. Hydro Bomb into Malamar. Malamar actually tanks it. Almost kills Tentacruel at 2%. Oh, man. Hold on, I need to blow my nose again. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Tentacruel's dead. That's a shame. So is Malamar. Alright, pretty equal footing yet again. This is gonna be really fucking close. Like, really super close. Oh, Dragapult does not live a Shadow Ball from Chandelure. In comes Rhyperior. Excuse me. Will do some significant damage. Alright. Hamburger did the safe move. He figured Heat Crash would kill even if Chandelure stayed in, but was playing it safe in case Arboliva switched. That's fair. Now, oh, Hamburger kills with the Heat Crash. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all coming down to grabbly hands. Shadow Ball doesn't kill, but will if they survive this hit. No, he doesn't. Oh, this is so close. Oh, man. That was a close fucking fight. Oh, well, Nick, thank you so much for participating, my friend. It's always good to fucking see you battling here. Hamburger, you continue on into the next stage of the loser's bracket. And next up, we have KT and Bowie. Again, thank you guys so much. Great fucking fight. Woo! Alright, kill each other. I'm expecting a Pupitar and a Vikavolt? No, Chunker. Oh, the two little orange boys. Look at them. Alright, I'm expecting spikes on both sides of the field. This is going to be a Hazard Central. Unless they decide to switch. It is possible. Okay, spikes. Bowie switches to Milotic. Hits with an Ice Beam. Actually does not do enough to kill outright in 2 turns. Hits again with the Ice Beam. Gets a freeze again! Oh, that's mean. That's just mean. Katie switches out, actually saving Chonker. Bowie switching into Electivire, but Katie doesn't take the bait for the electric move. Actually goes to set up sticky webs. Okay. Survives the Darkest Lariat. Barely survives a Bug Buzz from Vikavolt. Wow. I think Bowie's going to switch out here. He's probably going to switch into Marowak or Pupitar, I think. Katie switches, goes into Buzzy Boy. Oh, man. Mega Beedrill, Drill Run, kills Electivire. Wow, okay. Interesting. Well, there's no way a Floatzel outspeeds Mega Beedrill, so... Unless you have Aqua Jet, then never mind, then I'll shut my fucking mouth. Okay. Yeah, priority makes a difference. Back comes Buzzy Boy Jr., in comes Alolan Marowak. Volt switching. Has Lightning Rod? I'm sorry. Alolan Marowak gets Lightning Rod? What? That is such a weird ability for that guy.
I mean, sure, go off, I guess. I don't think Katie was expecting that. I mean, I certainly fucking wasn't. Switches out into Cacturn from Bowie. Ice Spinner. Ooh, that was a good call. That was a good call on the switch by Katie. Terra Waters resists. Giga Drains. Oh my god, what a move by Bowie. He knew he'd survive. That's crazy, and got back so much health from that Giga Drain too. Except the Leech Seed, putting Vixen on a timer. Wow, what a call. That was an absolute Uno reverse. Takes the psychic damage. Magician takes the big root. Oh, that's why I got so much health back. I see. And now he's going to get a lot less. And I don't think he's going to survive. Actually, will he survive a... Yeah, now he's going to definitely survive another psychic. Which is not what Katie, I think, wants to see or hear. Sucker Punch taking out Vixen. I don't think this is looking good for Katie. Sucker Punch is probably just coming her way. Because I don't think Cacturn survives in acrobatics right now. Oh, sets up a spiky shield. Never mind. Causing Staraptor some damage. Every bit helps. The quick attack doesn't kill outright. Spiky shield again. Quick attack, more damage, more health. All the way back. Here comes Chonker, the frozen man. Just a little icicle. Isn't looking good for Katie. Close combat into Cacturn does take it down at last. There, here comes my low tick. Gets crit hit by close combat, but doesn't die. And with the Ice Beam into Staraptor, that seals the fate, excuse me, of Katie's team. And with that, Katie, thank you so much for participating. It was great to actually have you be able to play this time. And thank you just again so much for being here. As of now, Katie is eliminated from the competition, and Bowie moves up in the rankings to fight Hamburger in the losers bracket. We are going to loop back around, and we are going to go to the semifinals, the top of the semifinals with Wind and Jay. Kill. Purple Peepatar versus Servine. Alright. So, Servine hits with a taunt, preventing the Stealth Rocks from going up. Jay, for the funny ha-hees, throws a fucking Hyper Beam out there, which is awesome, by the way. And the taunt is ended, but Purple Peepatar is Leech Seeded and now Toxic. But the Stealth Rocks do go out. Oh, Peepatar has Shed Skin, so the Toxic didn't fucking matter. Hyper Beam again, take it down to half health. Yeah, this is great. I love watching this. This is literally just a back and forth, like just trying to passively kill each other, and I love it. But there is the Hyper Beam coming out, which is great. I wonder if Jay kills with a crit. I actually don't know. I don't think he does with a crit. There goes a Shed Skin. Goodbye to Toxic. Taunt is ended. Oh, this is incredible. I love this back and forth so much. Purple Peepatar doesn't, I think, win this one, but, you know, it's still funny to see. Come on, Jay. Hit him with another Hyper Beam. Come on, do it for me. Do it for me. Do it for Gray. Yeah! Oh, Purple Peepatar hangs on by one. Well, you just gotta sit there and kind of take it. Oh, man. Bye, Purple Peepitar. Oh, shit. Alright, out comes Abrasions the Hitmontop. Jay's probably going to go for triple axle. Yep, there we go. Takes out Servine before it can do anything too nefarious. I think Jay kind of walked out as like a bandit here. He got the stones up and he just lost Purple Peepitar. It did his job. Now, this is a bad matchup for Jay. I don't think he should, and I don't think he will stay out here for it. I think he's going to swap into Floatzel. I think. He's kind of got to take the gamble of, is it a ghost move or is it a fire move? And Wind did protect instead, so that was a free switch. Now Wind is on the precipice of a bad time here. Goes Terra Ghost, surviving the Aqua Jet and Calm Minds. Ooh, well, I think Floatzel outspeeds Chandelure, I think. Even without Aqua Jet. So it goes for the Ice Fang. Gets hit by Hex and perishes. Goodbye, Submersion Injury. Goodbye, Floatzel. In comes Oinkalone. I wonder what Jay's going to do about this. Lives the Flamethrower. Guesses Citrus Berry. Goes for Lash Out. Kills Chandelure. Good move, Jay. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Masquerain takes a huge amount of damage from stones. Goes for Giga Drain. Oh, Jay nearly kills with the fucking double edge. If not for the Intimidate, Masquerain would have fucking gone down. Oh, goes for the Agility? I wonder if that was a misclick. I wonder if, or maybe he thought that Jay was going to switch out. I mean, hey, gamble's a gamble. Didn't exactly work out, but okay. This is close. This is super close. In comes the Grumpig. Yo, pig on pig violence. Let's go. I think Jay, yeah, he just lets Concussion go down. I think he sends out Staraptor at this point. Yep, indeed he does. But Intimidate doesn't go off because Grumpig has the clear amulet. Acrobatics into Grumpig lives on 1%! Well, I don't think that's going to matter because Staraptor obviously outspeeds and I don't... Yep. So no issue whatsoever. Grumpig goes down. Wow. Okay. Shit. So now here comes Marowak. Now we know Marowak has Stone Edge, but that's very inaccurate. And Jay will outspeed. But here's the question. Does he keep Staraptor for Ariados? Does not look like it. And oh, with the crit hit, Laceration goes down. This is going to be really close. In comes Blunt Force Trauma. I don't know if he outspeeds Marowak. He doesn't, but the Stone Edge misses! That was huge! That was a huge miss for Jay. Wait, well, it was just a huge miss all around. In comes Ariados. Oh, man. Giga Drain, not very effective. Or at least neutral. Oh, my God! And Jay pulls it out! Good shit, man. All right. Well fought. Well fought, both of you. Congrats, Jay. So, whoever wins this upcoming losers bracket between Hamburger and Bowie goes on to fight Wind. And then whoever wins that one goes to fight Jay. Now, if Jay wins it all. But if his competitor wins, they have to win twice in order to win the tournament. Alright. Malamar and Pupitar. Nope. Shit, I was totally wrong. Oh man, these guys are not pulling any punches immediately. Sending out their heaviest hitters right out front. Ooh. Okay, so you turned out from Dragapult. Rapier took the Darkest Lariat. In comes my low tick. Now the question is, does Hamburger Terra into Steel like he's done before? Nope, he switches out, goes into Malamar. The Scald, that's dangerous. Because we've seen that Scald proc burn a lot today. And Malamar is a physical attacker. Now, what does Hamburger do? Does he still stick with superpower? No, he goes with Trick Room. Okay, superpower into a spiky shield, taking damage, but does heal with leftovers. Superpower again into a Alolan Marowak that's on the field. Immune, so no damage taken. Shadow Bone almost kills Malamar, but goes for a baton pass into Rhyperior. In comes the Pipitar. Surviving a heavy slam. Damn. Sets up Stealth Rocks, mid-game Stealth Rocks. Also tanks a Hammer Arm. Wow. This Pipitar is beefy. Bulldoze into Rhyperior. It doesn't do a lot, but any amount counts, and reduces his speed further. In comes Floatzel for Bowie. Expectation is a switch from Hamburger. Yep, in a Dragapult. Flip turn. Alolan Marowak. Terra Dragon Dragon Darts is not going to be enough to kill the Marowak. And Shadow Bone takes down Dragapult. Shit. Alright. Hot damn. In comes Haunter for Hamburger. Protect from Bowie. Avoids the Hex. But doesn't avoid it the next go round. Back out with Floatzel. Oh, Pursuit, but doesn't kill Haunter. And Hamburger gets up the Toxic Spike layer. But a second Pursuit does seal the fate of Haunter. Sending him back to the Ethereal Soup. Arctibax comes out, which you've seen used to great effect today. Dragon Claw into Sinless Steve almost fucking kills him. That's insane. This thing's a middle evo. Supercell Slam resisted by Arctibax and lives, and another Dragon Claw takes out Electivire. This is my low tick, pardon me. Arctibax resists the Ice Beam and does significant damage to my low tick, all things considered. Arctibax sets up a Swords Dance. Oh, but it doesn't matter because of Dragon Tail. Here comes Dustox, though. I need another Dorito. Corn chip with dust. Okay. Quiver Dance is set. Great, please. Don't great, please me. Alright, Leech Seed and a Terra Water. Leech Seed from Cacturn and Terra Water for Cacturn as well. Bowie doing the Terra Water to resist the Bug Buzz. Smart move, because it would have been quad effective. Spiky Shield. It just protects, doesn't do any damage to Dustox because it's not contact. Switch back into my low tick. A Bug Buzz again. Pretty significant. Yeah, another Quiver Dance. I figured Hamburger might do that to feel a little safety. But the recovering Leech Seed is... Or the Leech Seed, I think, is being counteracted by the Black Sludge, which is great. But also, I mean, Leech Seed is still doing a lot. I think Hamburger's playing really risky keeping Dustox out here. Because all it takes is a burn also to just kind of turn the tide. But Dustox, crazy enough, is walling my low tick because she's a special attacker. There's just going to be this little back and forth until something just has to give, you know? Dragon Tail switches out. Go figure. In comes Arctibax, gets stone damage, but doesn't perish. Another recover. Dragon Claw. This is my low tick as a wall. Why Arctibax? But now Hamburger has to be careful because he knows he cannot set up with my low tick staring at him. Oh, did he just sacrifice? I think he just sacrificed Rhyperior. In comes Dustox again. Oh, man. I don't know. Dragon Tail switching out. Malamar dies to the rocks. Ooh, man. Okay, well, now Hamburger, I think, understands. I think he sees the Matrix here. Because he can't be Dragon-tailed if he doesn't have anybody else to switch out to. So I think that was Hamburger's plan all along, was to be able to set up freely in front of my Lotic without having to be forcefully switched. And he already knows that he can survive Leech Seed with the Black Sludge. So I think he just made the best move for himself. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, he might. Oh man, imagine if he reverse sweeps with Dustox. Roost and recover. Oh man. He's playing a super dangerous game though, because all it takes is a single burn and Dustox is down. He's done. Oh man, he didn't recover. Oh, but Bowie didn't recover, but Hamburger used Roost. But now he's not going to be able to do enough damage. No. Oh, wait, is Bowie out of recovers? No, he still has 4 recovers. Oh, man. Okay, my low tick goes down. Shit. Used Roost, avoided the sucker punch. That was a smart move, Hamburger. You dodged that. I'm so like, I'm invested. I'm just eating. I'm like eating burritos. Man, I could go for a burrito. Oh my god, I think Hamburger reverse sweeps. Aqua Jet. 28%. Oh my god! Hamburger pulls it out. Holy shit! Hamburger! My brother, well fucking done! I cannot believe that Dustox, of all fucking Mons, are putting in this much work today. I cannot believe it. That's crazy. Just goes to show, you can have your biases about like what Pokemon are good and which ones aren't. But let me tell you something. You can make virtually any Pokemon work for you, in my opinion. Another great fucking fight. So Wind and Hamburger, if you guys can get set up, please, that'd be great. And then the winner of your match is going to fight Jay. We have Haunter lead with Servine. But Haunter is faster than Servine, so the taunt does not take effect until after the poison spikes, or the toxic spikes go down. A switch from Hamburger to Malamar. Malamar receives a glare. Unfortunate. Leech Seed goes out again. Trick Room. Malamar will now outspeed. Superpower goes out. Won't kill, but does give the boost that Hamburger so desperately wants. A switch into Masquerain, which actually gives Malamar a boost because of Contrary rather than reduce its attack. Superpower, still not very effective, but again, gives a continual boost. I'm suspecting a baton pass here momentarily. Masquerade getting agility, but dying before it can use it. Okay, sorry about that. Chandelier comes out and immediately fucking annihilates Malamar. Didn't even get the chance to do a baton pass. I would not say that this is necessarily any equivalent exchange, but it is pretty damn close, judging by health values and what have you. Tech from Chandelier avoids the Hex, but is not going to be able to out-dodge this next one. Nope, and with that, Chandelier goes down right quick. Aridos for Wind. Hunter may try to do something funny. Tricky, one might say. No, he switched. Never mind. Knockoff gets rid of Rhyperior's Assault Vest, which isn't great considering that Grumpig is still a threat on the field, but great for Wind. He crashed into Servine. Servine is about 20 feet under. In comes Marowak. Probably Wind might expect to switch and do Swords Dance. No, just went straight for damage. I respect it. I think... No, now he does the Swords Dance? Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, but he lives. He just barely lives. Well, he's going to outspeed. But I don't think he's going to outspeed anything else that Hamburger throws out. Especially Dragapult. All it takes is Dragapult coming out. And that times 2 Marowak is gone. Like right now. Say goodbye to your family, Marowak. Yeah, goodbye. Grumpig, honestly, fair choice, but it still has Shadow Ball. And that's gonna hurt a lot. However, I don't think... Oh no, Dragapult has Hex, not Shadow Ball. But Wind I don't think has used... No, he hasn't used his Terra yet, but I don't think it's gonna matter. No.
Sponsored by the Ford Pinto, my goodness.
Yeah, thank you, DJ Grime-Time. Good to see you, buddy. And with that, Hamburger takes out the win. Wind, you did so good, brother. You did great. Good fucking fight. Thank you so much for participating. At this point, Wind, you are out of the competition. You have solidified yourself in 3rd place today. But but Hamburger, you move on back into the bracket to fight Jay. And we are now in the finals. If Jay wins it all. If Hamburger wins, he has to win again before taking the crown. Well, in this case, the shitty little MS Paint drawing that I have. But, you know, tomato, tomato. Yeah, go get him. Okay, here we go. Haunter out first with Purple Pipitar. Jay setting up rocks. Haunter for Hamburger setting up Toxic Spites. An Earth Power hits Malamar from Jay. Not doing a hell of a lot of damage, but still something. Rocks. Super Power doesn't kill Pupitar. Another Earth Power. This is actually doing pretty significant damage now that I'm looking at it. I mean, it's 2 solid hits. Purple Pupitar is in the ground yet again. Here's Blunt Force Trauma, poisoned by the Toxic Spikes. What will Jay do here? A Baton Pass, probably into Rhyperior if I'm to guess. No, and a Dragapult. Oh, and immune to Drain Punch. Oh, wee wee. Wee wee, Bagwet. Terra Dragon, Dragon Darts. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Here comes the Concussion. Probably ready to give itself one. Oh, but the Citrus Berry will keep...
will not keep it alive. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think I genuinely forgot that this Dragapult was a physical attacker. Oh man. That is the scariest thing I've seen all day. That is the scariest thing I've seen all fucking day. Oh no. So Hamburger has not won yet. Hamburger needs to win one more time to survive, to win it all. So we're not done yet. Not this. So here's the thing. If Jay wins this upcoming one, Jay wins the whole thing. If Hamburger wins this upcoming one, he wins the whole thing. It's all or nothing now. Hamburger literally just had to fight for his slot. All right, Jay knows. He knows the power now. He knows the threat. Here comes the Malamar. Now what is Jay gonna fucking do about it? Fake out. Okay. Get this chip damage and the flinch. Every bit counts. Triple kick? That is going to be resisted. Or neutral, actually. Oh. Okay. Was neutral. One cologne. Alright. Play rough. Kills Malamar. That is off the field. Equivalent exchange. A Malamar for a Hitmontop. So now the almighty Dragapult cannot... It's not real. It can't hurt you. Now, what does Jay do here? A Lash Out. Kills Haunter right off the bat. Oinkologne sitting on the Toxic Spikes. I think Oinkologne is just going to sit out here until Jay has to switch. I think. Here's Rhyperior. The Play Rough was a crit. Not a lot of damage. The Hammer Arm was a crit as well. And annihilated Concussion. Now, what does Jay go out to here? I think he goes out to... Oh, he goes out to Blunt Force Trauma. Interesting. Okay. 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 Now, does Jay... Does he just go for straight up damage? I think he has power up punch. I think we've seen that before already. Uses Avalanche. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Maybe he was expecting Dragapult to come in on this. Makes sense. Iron Head on Arctibax? We haven't seen that yet. Oh, that little fucker is... Oh no, I think he's gonna be able to kill Blunt Force Trauma. Yeah. Oh man, he had Iron Head this whole time? That's crazy that he was keeping that. Yeah, here comes Purple Pipitar. I had a feeling that he would. I think now he's going to get up some late game spikes. Ice Skull Crash. Super effective, but doesn't kill in the slightest. But neither does Purple Pupitar. Oh no. Oh no. Purple Pupitar, no. Here comes Staraptor. Will absolutely outspeed Arctibax, even without quick attack. Oh man, this is an uphill battle for Jay. This is absolutely an uphill battle. In comes Rhyperior. But now Jay has Steel Wing. Oh, but he doesn't go for it. Okay, so he goes for the U-turn. Thunder Punch. Oh no. This Hamburger's been holding out on everybody. He really has. Steel Wing. Doesn't kill. Oh no. Lives a Thunder Punch. Jay needs a crit. He needs a crit to have it matter. No, not a crit. No. Oh, man. All right. Well, with that, Hamburger, you are crowned our DJ Grime-Time Random League champion. Jay, excellent fights, my brother. You did fucking fantastic. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Jay, again, congrats you, man, on making second place. Good shit. I genuinely, like, seeing Jay participate in these Pokemon tournaments for a couple of go-arounds. I've only seen him get better. Truly. It's awesome. Again, Hamburger, congratulations. Let me show you your, your prize. You're gonna love this one. There it is. There's your prize. I'll send this to you later. Looks like a Pop-Tart. Oh my god, it really does.